is Nikolaos Floratos, the founder of Funding Expert Academy, as well as the creator of the Funding Expert Transformation Formula that actually aims to transform any individual into a funding expert with half the effort that any other willing applicants dedicate in doing so. As you can see, we are in Brussels, we are in Saint-Catenaire Park. However, unfortunately, today it started raining, drizzling a little bit. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, I know it was a miracle for Brussels to have sunny day. Yes, we had sunny day, but today, as it seems so, we don't. Anyway, what I would like to talk at this very quick training session is how you can engage with students. I mean, you know that through my Funding Expert Academy, what I'm actually doing, I'm delivering online courses in transforming individuals into funding experts, in making them financial experts, in making them dissemination exploitation experts, in making them experts in specific programs like Horizon 2020 or like Erasmus Plus, or in any European funding program in general. And students as well as colleagues and partners keep on asking me, Nikolaos, how you keep on engaging your students? Well, I have to tell them that this was not easy, but it was something that I have been working on it very seriously, and I worked so seriously that I actually invested 3 and now I'm going to the 4th year of research, doing my PhD in Spain, in Barcelona, exactly on student engagement and feedback and assessment practices for online courses. So having said that, after this research, after this experimenting, after practicing as a trainer and coach for more than 8 years, I can tell you a list of some elements that anyone, and I mean anyone, either whether you develop and you provide a face-to-face or an online course, you need to apply. So the first one, and this is actually the foundation of everything you're going to do as a student, as a teacher for your students, is to make sure that your students are engaged. And when we say engaged, we mean they are active. So either whether you are providing a face-to-face course or an online course, which is a little bit more challenging, you need to make sure that your students are active. So this is the first and the most paramount importance. So having said that and having that in mind, let me tell you of a specific number of steps or concepts or good practices that you need to apply in order to be an excellent teacher. The first one, and this is very important, is to understand that whatever you're going to deliver training for should be complete, should be comprehensive. I mean, of course it can consist of different modules, of different thematic modules, but nevertheless it should be complete, and you should give focus at the end of that course, not to have your students knowing something new, but on the other hand, allowing them and enabling them to do something new. You understand now the difference? Not to know something new, but to do something new. What does that mean? That means that we need to give focus in our training, not that much on knowledge, on creating new knowledge, but on developing new skills. So enabling people to do something new. And this is very important as a paramount, as the starting point when we develop our course, to have our learning objectives with that mindset, which means that by the end of this module you will be able not to know this, you will be able to do this. For example, you will be able to we have the military car coming here. Now, what does that mean? You will be able to, for example, in my Funding Expert Academy, we are saying that you will be able to engage with competent partners. You will be able to get involved with other champions in European funding. You will be able to network and receive feedback from funding experts. So you do understand now that we need always to think like that and not like what you will know to do. So that's the first element. The second element that is very important is you need to give a recipe, a framework of concept of what you need to achieve in order to be able to do whatever you have promised in your learning objectives. For example, in my trainings, in all my trainings, either if I teach on dissemination exploitation, or on financial management of European funding projects, or on writing success proposals in any European funding program, or on developing proposals in Horizon 2020 or in Erasmus+, I always give a recipe of 3 steps, literally 3 steps that are needed in order to achieve this. And then I decompose each one of those steps into further actions that have to be done under each one of those steps. So that's the second element. The third element, if you want to be engaged, is and have an engaging audience, is to use imagery, visual elements, as well as metaphors. We as individuals, not even as students or teachers, we like images, we like videos. I mean, in prehistorical, even periods, we had people writing on the caves and describing stories with images. And that is very powerful, and this is actually what we need to have always in mind. We need to keep our audience engaged by giving them visual material, first of all. And secondly, by using metaphors in order to allow them to think and represent what we are saying in a visual manner inside their minds. And now the last element that I would like to clarify, because it is drizzling and it is actually, I'm going to get wet and I have a training now in Brussels and I need to rush, is that you need to enjoy training. This is very important. You need to love training, and this is something that you need to see it as a hobby, which means that the more training you deliver, the more you are enjoying it, the more happy you are, because you are adding value, and you are realizing that through training, you're not giving knowledge, you are transforming people, you are transforming your students, you are transforming their professional, their personal and their professional life. Thank you for watching, keep up learning and enjoy it.
Hi there, this is Nikolaos Floratos, the founder of Funding Expert Academy. If you like this video, then there are 3 things that you can do. First, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel so that I can give you more videos like that in the near future. Secondly, you can register for downloading for free my just released new ebook on Learn from the Champions in Horizon 2020, where it identifies who are the champions in EU funding and what are their habits for becoming so successful. And third, what you need to do is to comment on my blog about this video, what you like, what you didn't like, if you have any questions, and I will be trying to answer all of them personally. Thank you for your attention. Till next time, enjoy life and keep on learning.